Hey guys, Scrap It's back. It is a chilly morning out. I don't know what let's see what the date is today. October 6th. It is 43 degrees out, and it's funny, it's 43 degrees isn't really that cold. I guess it is to some people, but in the fall it's like the first time it's 43 degrees, you know, you get weather like this and out comes the sweatshirt and they're just talking about how cold it is. But in April, next year when it's 43 degrees out, there'll be people in shorts jogging in this state, so it's kind of funny. Anyway, we're gonna go out and hit some dumpsters. We're gonna go do the south route and a little bit more. I'm gonna try to hit 50 or more dumpsters today, not counting the cardboard dumpsters. Those don't count because there's only cardboard in them usually. So we're gonna go try to hit 50 or more dumpsters today. I got 2 tubs with me. We're gonna see if we can fill them up with non-ferrous scrap, and hopefully we find some stuff we can keep or resell. That would be great. It's been a while since I've had a good resale score, so we're gonna go do that. So let's go get on the first dumpster. Dumpster number 1. A little bit of Cat 5 style wire. I think I see some more stuff over on the other side though. More PVC in here. Ooh, there you go. What you got? Some brassy and copper bits in the boxes. Look at those guys. Here we go. There we go. We got a few things bugging around in here. I'm gonna just go spend some time in here, but this video is gonna get a little long if I show you every little bit of everything, so I'm gonna keep moving here. I'm gonna get this stuff collected up and I'll show you what we got. It got a little better than I thought it was going to. Nice big chunk of probably 1.5 inch copper pipe. Lots of these little copper bits like this. A couple of things of hardware, brand new hardware. Cat 5, some aluminum. Not a bad start when you fill your first tub up 1/3 in the first dumpster. Let's go. That looks like some nice brass bits right here. Right across here, and then one there. Hopefully I'll be able to reach that thing. We will hope. To dig around under here a little bit, but I'm gonna get out the grabbers and see if I can get that stuff out. Hang on a minute. Alright, we got them out. So that is a nice chunk of brass right there. Brass bar. And that is a big brass end to it. I have no idea what these things are. There's a long one, and then here's the short one. I just got to get these little pieces off, which shouldn't be a big deal. I can always just cut them off too. But yeah, that is some nice brass there. I'll take that all day long. That's a good, this one here is a good 3 pounds maybe. Probably take that thing off and be a little less, but I mean that's not that much, but good 3 pounds right there. I'll take that every dumpster. And then this one here, usually nothing's going on in this one. We've got some aluminum blinds. It's like 4 sets of them at least in here, plus a little something going on down here. There's some wire. I'm gonna have to dig down there and see what's in there. So I'm gonna do that while you take a break. Back in about half a second. Well, I got a few drop cords and an extension cord and some other little miscellaneous power cords there, but where it kind of got interesting was there was a lot more blinds in there than I thought. So that's all blinds. It's just a piece of dirty aluminum. This whole box is full of blinds. And then these two critters, a GSE 375 counting scale, and it says scale does not power up on the tag. And then I can't read what this says, it's got wet, but that critter right there, and that's either worth resale or there's probably good stuff in there if I do take it apart. So that's awesome. It's been good. 2 dumpsters, and it's 3 that I've got stuff in so far. So I'm happy with this so far. Really strange because this dumpster rarely has anything in it, so they must have done some sort of a clean out remodel. But those blinds, there's probably 4 pounds of aluminum each, I'd say. And there's got to be 10, 12 of them. That's not bad. They're pretty easy to take apart too. So I just checked the DirecTV dumpster. Now this guy here, I don't know, probably once a month of me doing this route, I would see a guy in a red pickup truck over here cleaning this dumpster out of satellite dishes. That tells you how bad the price of tin has gotten when nobody even wants that stuff for 4 cents a pound. So that's pretty ridiculous. But there you go. Probably in there is maybe you go through all that work and maybe get 60 bucks. I could even put it in my car anyway, but that's the price of tin right now. Let's keep going. This dumpster never has anything in it, and it was overflowing, so I decided to check it. We got a fluorescent light in here. I'll take the cord off and maybe check it in there just a little bit. Looks like they got rid of some filing cabinets. What's this stuff? I don't think a scrapper needs those. The whole frickin' box of them there. Huh. Kind of a cool headboard here, but it's steel and it's just too bulky for me to keep in my garage right now. And that's, I got me excited, but that's all tubing in there. Shoot. If I was going to the scrapyard anymore, I probably would take this thing, just because I could lay it down flat in the car and it wouldn't take up much room. Yeah, see, that's all tubing. So, I know, I'm going to leave it. Water filters, empty pots and pans, a little bit of #1, so we'll take that with. Everything's empty. Can't get too far in here, there's a bunch of stuff all over again. Oop, there's a nice little chunk of El Capro. Something in here. Some little weird bracket thing. Something in here. Ooh. A little junky circuit board. So we'll take that with. And that's it. We're out of here. And my door dumpster. Oof. Big heavy doors there. There's a little bit of wire over there I'm going to grab and brass. I'll take that. Some fake brick. I don't want to hang around here too much. There's actually people working inside there. I have to yell over an airplane. There's people working inside there, and I don't know how they feel about people going in here, so I don't want to hang around too much. Looks like there's a little chunk of aluminum over there too I'll grab, and then we'll go. There's something there. I don't know if that's tubing or wire. Let's get the stick and find out. Hang on. Yeah, it was wire, 3 coils of it, a big giant HDMI cable and some kind of a power cable. So chuck that in the tub. Let's keep moving along. Alright, let's see if the cell phone dumpster has anything today. And they do. Let me get dripped on. There's some junk in there. Again, good stuff too. There's that big green piece of number 1 down there. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to dig this out and I'll show you what I get. Hang on. Oh, I don't know if that's wire. That might be that rubber coated coaxial. But I'll get this other stuff out. So some of that was just the that rubber, almost BX wire type stuff, but that's all nice heavy drop cord. That's the heavy duty good stuff. I might keep a chunk of that in the garage. That is no joke expensive wire. And then just a little box of this really heavy duty number 1 wire stuff. So we'll take that stuff with. This is nice stuff when you find it in there. That's probably ½ pound right there alone. So that chunk of wire is about 75 cents, just that little green one. So let's go hit the next one. This one rarely has anything in it, but there's something here. There's definitely big, heavy wire right there. See if there's anything else in there. A little piece there. That's unusual. Usually that dumpster looks just about like you're seeing it now. This is not a normal thing here. What do we got? This big piece of drop cord with probably a steel wire with it, but that's easy enough to fix. So yeah, take that, that's nice. Let's go to the next one. Well, you might remember this one that had the fence in it from, I don't know, 1 or 2 videos back, something like that. I do see some BX wire up there. Aluminum cans and garbage in there. And that's aluminum. I'm not breaking the glass for that. Sorry. We'll definitely grab that BX right here. See if anybody put anything else fun in there. Doesn't look like it too much. of that for sure. And I don't know, but I'll take it. Feels like the wire, the number one wire will come out of that nice and easy. It's like a twist in your hand, and you can almost feel when it's not so packed in there that it won't come out very easily anyway. So this stuff feels like it'd slide right out. So let's take that and let's go. This one doesn't count because this is the recycling dumpster. But nothing in there. Roll-off dumpster. Oh my. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting this. I was filming to give you, if any of you guys do this kind of stuff, is that out here is where, especially when you're pulling up by construction dumpsters and contractors and stuff like that, you know, dumpsters for contractors, park away from their dumpster, get 20-30 feet. I do this every time. I rarely pull up right next to them, because when they're dumping stuff in there, all the little screws and nails and whatever else is dropping out of there. Just the last dumpster that I went to, there was 10-12 screws sitting on the ground right in front of their, you know, within about 8 feet of their dumpster, and I picked them up. I always pick them up. I'm in the trucking business myself, and I know getting nails in your tires ain't cheap for the drivers. So anyway, I'm gonna go fish all that out of there. It's gonna take me a little bit, and I'll show you what we get. Hang on. All right, well, that's what came out of there. All that, it was wet, so I kind of slammed it on the ground a couple of times just to get the water off of there. Got that in there. Piece of wire down here. There was a exit sign in there, so I got the battery out of there and the circuit board and took some of the wire out of it. And the transformer, so I got that junk. So I'm going to load this stuff up. I just switch out my battery, and let's go hit the next one. So, yeah, this is usual for here. Down there, right down there, you can't see it, I don't think. But it's one of my really good dumpsters. This one doesn't count, by the way, it's cardboard. But I just thought I'd look while I'm standing here. Nerf dart. Anywho, up there is one of my dumpsters where I got all those tools out of a while back. There's a couple of drills in there and things like that. It looked like they'd moved out. There we go, hi. It looks like they'd moved out because they weren't putting anything in their dumpster, and it was the same stuff in there for about, it seems like a month and a half. Now there's a big roll-off dumpster up there. So that could get cool. We're gonna go up there in a few minutes. But first we're gonna check a couple along here. So I'm excited about that. I love roll-off dumpsters. That's where you find the good stuff. That's where I find the better stuff anyway, it seems like. So let's take a look at this one here. This is a printing company dumpster, so there's rarely anything in it unless they're redoing a machine or something like that. But I always check, because when they do something, it can be okay. All right, let's keep on the system here. Let's keep moving along. I completely lost track of how many dumpsters that we've looked at. So the numbers are keeping track of it that you're seeing. So hopefully I'm reaching 50 or so. All right, let's go check these other ones and keep moving. So that's where the dumpster was. That was the good one. Maybe not as good as I had hoped. Oh, these guys stripped all the wire. out of all these things. All this conduit's empty. Huh. Here comes an airplane, sorry. The nature of the beast. By where I am, yep, there is no wire in any of that stuff. Let's go up the old stairs and see what's going on. Now there's a little tiny piece of BX right here. There's a little tiny piece of Cat 5 there. Can't really see right there too well. Well, shoot. I have to keep coming back and checking this thing though. I'll see if I can fish those two little pieces out. Well, like I was saying, I am not sure where I am in this thing. I swore I was going to keep track. I think I'm, maybe, if I had to guess right now, I'd say I'm somewhere around 35. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get to 50. We're going to still try though. Man, this dumpster was really good. Now it just stinks. It doesn't stink, it just stinks as far as scrap goes. It stinks. Let's go on the other side. Something's in there. What is that? Oh. Probably some used motor oil. Shouldn't be in this dumpster. But, yeah, looks like kitchen garbage. Monster Rehab. I'm not keeping the aluminum. Normally I would take that can. I'm not taking it now because I just don't want that stuff in my garage all winter. But normally I would have grabbed that thing. So, nothing here. Alright. Well, this dumpster's always treated me pretty well. But who knows this time, right? Looks like a bunch of office trash. Somebody got a bunch of Panera bread for lunch. Here's all that stripped out wire. Pretty much the same. Nothing, doesn't look like much new there. There's a little bit. Cat 6, I believe. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Does it? Sit here and look at it. Oh, there's another big wad of it. There's some more, there's some more. I'll have to come back over here and dig a little bit. That's more than likely aluminum, so I'll grab that stuff. Oh, another one of those big giant crates. Tops. Huh. Tried to get that one of those in before and it wouldn't fit in my car. It's longer than the standard piece. So I'm gonna go look over there just a little bit more. Here comes the wind, of course. I'm gonna go look a little bit more over in that corner. I'm gonna grab those pieces of aluminum and we'll get going. Well, I think we did okay. I don't know how many dumpsters we hit. I haven't edited this yet, obviously, so I don't know. You know more than I know right now. Anyway, I am interested to see what these two things are worth. I'm going to check on those next. So if you want to hang out and see that, see if there's any value to them at all. There's a little cooler I picked up in the last dumpster. I didn't show you because I found it after. I got all these blinds. That thing's pretty much, you know, not full, but full of BX. That's just miscellaneous wire and aluminum and all sorts of stuff. That thing's pretty nice and full. Big chunks of brass. There's a copper pipe that I found off camera, about a 4-foot piece of pipe that's under here somewhere. There it is. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So, let's see what these things are. So this is an Avery Weightronics 375 precision counting scale, and the tag on it says, as of 1/24/2018, the scale does not power up. I'm obviously missing the top, you know, thing where you set stuff on it. So that's that, and I don't have a power cord for it. But there's completed stuff on eBay. I didn't find this exact model, but you know, these are pre-owned, and I checked them all, and these are in working conditions. This is completed items. $450 to $55. So I'm gonna try putting it up as just parts and repair only, and you know, see what that's worth. Let's go check the next one. Okay, so here's this other thing. Don't you just love my workbench and how beautiful and organized it is? So that's this thing. This is a John Hilton and Sons, New York, if I'm saying that right. Chetillion, I don't know, Chetillion. And it says it is a model LTCM, and then I can't read the rest really. So looking it up on eBay, here's newer models of them that sell for $1,600. So I'm guaranteed, you know, that's not this. But here's one that's pretty much like the one I have, and they're asking $425, but it's in working order. This one says there was that white piece of paper on that says needs to be sent out for repair. So I don't know what's wrong with it. And then the completed auctions. Go over here to the completed, and there is one of those sold for $7.99, one of the newer ones, and then there's this one that has, looks like a version of the one I have mixed in with a whole bunch of stuff that didn't sell for $3.30. So I'm definitely going to try to sell this the way it is. I think it's a force tensioner, from what I gather. I think something mounts up here, it gets viced into this, you turn it on, there's an electric motor in here, and I think it squirrels it down until something breaks in there. But I don't know that for sure, but I think that's what it is. So that's kind of interesting. Be interested to see what that sells for. That is the end of the video. I got some stuff to do. I got to get the car unloaded. I need to take a shower. I haven't eaten yet today, and I need to go see my mom. She just had back surgery, and we're gonna go see how she's doing. So thanks for watching my videos, guys, and we'll see you again soon.